umomgtarot, and this is your someone secretly lying to you tarot card reading. So let's have a look at the astrology reading cards and put an ID out on this liar. Okay, they don't have to be straight up lying, just maybe omitting the truth. There's a scale to this. Anyways, we're using the astrology reading cards for this reading, and then we'll do a tarot card spread. And here we go. If you like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website. And we have a jumper. We have a jumper. And the jumper is, drum roll please. Hello, Leo. Leo. The energy is flamboyant, dramatic, proud, and passionate. It focuses on the importance of self-belief. Leo. Lots of showmanship, but I will get into it after we pull all the cards. Your next card is Capricorn. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, and hardworking. It bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. Star-studded duo right there. Then we have Gemini energy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, the energy is communicative, mischievous, lively, witty, and informative. Stimulating exchange is possible. Okay, so this feels like Mr. Showmanship. Miss Showmanship. Knows exactly how to look, present themselves. The image is on point. The communication is on point. Intellectual conversation, strategic conversation, very practical. Very like, wow, you got yours together, you know, you look excited about life too. So I like this. This person is one that appreciates status. This is a person who is a talker. They can negotiate. They like to get you to start seeing things their way. And they like they like to keep up appearances. So this is rather interesting. Because we're going to find out, this is the someone needs you to know this type reading, so we don't figure that out. No, wait, no, this is the lying reading. Sorry, I'm sorry. Let me reshuffle here. People out here lying. Lying like a Leo. And I'm using the Tattoo Tarot, by the way, for this part. So let's see who's lying, because this person looks like they got a great front. Why would you lie to me? You're so successful. Alright, here we go. First card is the Two of Wands, okay? And it's in reverse. So, okay. So some of the things that are out there that this person is... okay, wait. Let's keep going. Let's keep going, because the Two of Wands could mean that this person's like out here pretending. Then we have the Empress. Alright, and we also go from 2 to 3. That's kind of cute. Alright, the Empress is your first major arcana card connected to planet Venus. What is planet Venus like? Beauty, art, luxury. It's like Leo. It is like Leo. They like the same pretty, luxurious things. Capricorn loves status and by default loves luxurious, high quality, expensive taste. Gemini likes that as well, but it's through like, I like to, yeah, they like the whole status thing too. It's true. Alright, then we have the Five of Wands in reverse. Look at that. The Five of Wands, that's representing competition. Now it's giving me the reason behind the Gemini energy. This is why we got to stay charming. We got to stay charismatic. We got to negotiate, sweet talk, do our thing to get what we want to get, to achieve what we want, because we have ambition like Capricorn, and we have the showmanship. We know we can wow people, and that's what this person is like. Now, it's really interesting because we're talking about lying, and now we're trying to not connect the dots, aren't we? Because, wow, I love the show, love the showmanship. And it might be a case where you really enjoy this person. You really enjoy their aesthetic more than whether or not they are telling you the truth. Maybe some of it's not real. Maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't. But it is a beautiful lie. You know? And some of you guys are there for the excitement. Look at all this Wands energy, this Venus energy. Like, sometimes you're like, I don't care if you were lying. Seven of Swords. Listen, Seven of Swords couldn't stay away from this reading. Seven of Swords is like, hey, I just wanted to make sure you know this is a lying reading. I'm like, okay. No, we hear you loud and clear. Seven of Swords is about wearing a false mask in the relationship. So this could be our biggest clue to date, guys. Somebody who's presenting as the Empress, a figure, a fixture of luxury, royalty, status, the ability to charm their way, to finesse their way into circumstances that are better than, or like a very opportunistic person. Somebody, again, who has a lot of showmanship. You may recognize this person as fashionable, somebody who's at least, you know, not colorblind, somebody who knows what they're doing out here in these streets, very put together or very deliberate in how they're put together. Even if they're a bum on the street, they aren't actually a bum on the street. They're dressed like one. Like, I'm thinking of that guy on TikTok that shows up in every TikTok, but he's not actually homeless. He's an actor, but he looks like, it's crazy. But anyways, Seven of Swords, wearing a false mask in the relationship. Again, this is feeling like this person presents as this, but they may not be that, or may not be that in full. Maybe they're partially that. Maybe they're faking it till they make it. Then we have the Ten of Cups. This is supposed to be very happy energy, very completed, emotionally fulfilled, spiritually fulfilled energy. It's at the end of the reading as well, so that's also a signal that that's where we're trying to go. That's what we're trying to achieve. That's what the outcome we're trying to get. I feel like this happy ending, or this full circle moment, this completion moment at the end of this reading is almost a spiritual lesson, or maybe it's like a backwards way into the happiness. Like, you know, you have this dream of white picket fences, but you end up on a hog farm and you're like, actually, I am really happy here. I always wanted a family. I just thought, you know, pigs are my family. You know, it could be like that, where you back your way unexpectedly into that Ten of Cups circumstance where you're happy. But that's what it always feels like with any type of disruption to such a joyful card, or it should signal joy. It's not necessarily the most joyful card, but it's like this is coming full circle and everything's feeling good. So this card being in reverse, we got to think maybe some of this water spilled out. We got to refill it. You know, something's upside down. So the reading as a whole, when I look at we start off with the Wands. Right? We start heavy on the hot, heavy on the heat. We're thinking the Leo energy because that's the fire sign. And we're like, okay, well, this is like charismatic energy. This is vibrant energy. This is somebody who's like wanting to go out there and do stuff, achieve things, take that action, right? And then it almost feels like it's in the spirit of luxury. It's in the spirit of keeping up appearances. It's wanting to look good, wanting to show the world yourself, and wanting to be creative as well. And then we see the competition of it all smack dab right in the middle of the reading with the number 5 of Wands. So there's people around affecting those intentions, right? The people around you. But like that's not news. You know, if you care about people around you, then you're gonna be dealing with people around you. 5 of Wands, a competition, maybe feeding you something false. Again, I feel like this is the lie. These are the lies. Like, the people around you may not be as they appear. But again, when we're putting on a costume, when we're trying to impress, are we really being our true selves, or are we trying to be ourselves to the nth degree of value and high quality? I feel like our real selves is like when you wake up in the morning, like you're not covered in makeup and lashes and hair extensions and installs or whatever. And if you were to present that to the world and start winning, can you imagine? But because you want to look like, people are going to be like, no, this is me natural, but like have all these lashes installed and hair installed and skin tightening and, you know, like whatever. People just want to look great and look like they're winning, because the best revenge is a good life. So it looks like the lying is in the living. The lying is in the living. It's like what I'm presenting is like what I'm putting on for the cameras, like what I may be posting on my Instagram, what I may be posting on my Be Real as like success and happiness and joyfulness. There's some degree of deception when it comes to that. Like the thing is, it's not even like things are bad, because we don't see like negativity or like upheaval or anything disruptive. It's more like things are good, but I'm going to present them as great, or things are great, I'm going to present them as the best thing ever in the history of humanity. Like I'm always going to up the ante a little bit more. And I think that's where you're seeing the lie this time. And I don't think that's personal. Do you think that's personal? I don't think that's personal. I think that maybe you might indulge in an eye roll and be like, not this mother again. Like, you see it all the time if you watch Real Housewives. But if you know, are around somebody who's acting like it's all horrific, like it's all terrific, they've got a couple of past due bills. They won't, let's not get specific or whatever the heck. But yeah, so there it is. Keeping up with the Joneses. You might as well call this person Jones. Whatever. Be cool. Be relaxed on your veranda of authenticity and just be like, okay, well, let's watch this show. You know, let me enjoy this show. All right? Because guess what? I'm gonna be there when the Porsche gets repoed. You know, because I wake up early and I have tea on my veranda. But yeah, anyways, not that we wish anything negative on people. It's just authenticity is key. But yeah, there it is. That is your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Please leave a comment, share the video, and if you like your own personal reading, please check out the description. There's a link to my website as well as a link to my Etsy shop. And yeah, so check that out. Maybe like some products, do me a solid like that, and yeah, like the video and all that stuff. Do me a little solid and help out. And yeah, there it is. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.